We're here outside Montreal, Quebec, with two of the cutest little cars that you have ever seen. The 1993 Suzuki Cappuccino and the 1991 Honda Beat.
These are Japanese kei cars, never officially exported from Japan. They have later been imported here into Canada, and today we're going to try to find out which one of these is the better sports car.
So, shall we describe what we have?
Not a lot of horsepower for starters. What's behind you?
Officially, neither of these cars can generate more than 63 horsepower. Neither can the engines be larger than 660 cc's. The Cappuccino at least has a turbocharger.
But the basic layout of the Beat that I'm going to be driving today is that it's a naturally aspirated engine, whereas the Cappuccino is a turbo. The Beat is also mid-engine, the Cappuccino is front engine. They're really different ideas on how to make a kei sports car. So, we have a combined 120 horsepower or so. What do you say we go for a drive?
Absolutely.
Okay, wow, I really do have to move my seat up. Brian, I'm too short for a kei car.
Let's see what naturally aspirated Fury can do.
Yeah, not a whole lot there.
No, but you feel like you're going 100 miles an hour.
It sounds fast.
It sounds fast, it
sounds
feels fast,
fun.
You're so low to the ground.
Honda gear changes have always been good, and this is a really good one, just right in the gear. It's so good.
Snickety snick.
Snickety stick. I mean, look at the bona fides. It's got 4 valves per cylinder, individual throttle bodies. Like, it's really advanced. They put a lot of tech into this car, and the gauge pod looks like it's right up from a motorcycle.
It probably is right out of a motorcycle.
I see it 8,500 RPM red line, and it runs out of steam around just past 7.5 or so.
The thing is, even at those RPM, I mean, the engine is so beautifully balanced.
It's true. You shift really high, like right now is 4,000 RPM.
And you wouldn't know it.
No, in a regular car, you'd be like, oh, shift. This would just cruise along, which is amazing considering it's 3 cylinders. This thing's fun.
Oh, it's a hoot. You don't so much drive it as wear it. I never thought I'd say it, but this makes my Miata look big.
You know, we haven't, just because we're blessed with very, very flat roads in this part of the world, we haven't had a chance to really lean into the handling, but they have such good balance. The steering is totally manual in these.
You don't need power steering.
The car is so light.
Yeah, we're talking, what, maybe 750 kilograms, if that?
Very light cars. And if you care about such things, excellent on fuel.
It just functions the way it should.
What's your favorite part about the car?
I think the way it handles, and yeah, when you can lean on the engine a bit, get the turbo spooled up, it sounds, you know, it's got this wonderful mellow whine to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound strained at all. You think, you know, 660 cc's. I mean, that's the size of a piston in a V12. Well, we had a fabulous morning driving both these cars, and we have to give a special shout out again to Dick Hamilton, one of the coolest guys I've ever met. He's 87 years old. He loves MGs. He's been driving MGs all his life.
Racing too.
Racing too. He bought these on a whim. He let us drive them. Couldn't have had a better day. So thanks very much, Dick.
These cars are so much fun to be in, and honestly, like, you can't help but smile. Even if you're doing 50 kilometers an hour down some residential road, they feel so cool. They're so fun.
Absolutely. So what's the conclusion here though? Which one of these do we like best?
Well, there's a difference of opinion, but I think I know which way we're gonna go. First of all, the Beat, you gotta hand it to it. It's mid-engine and it sounds, I think, the coolest of the two.
It's more visceral. You got that engine sound behind you. It feels like more of a
race car.
More of a junior race car, exactly. But my heart still goes with the Cappuccino. I mean, I saw it for the first time almost 30 years ago in Tokyo. I love the classic looks. I do fit a little better behind the wheel, and I love the sound of the turbo engine. It's got such a mellow whine to it.
It's also faster. It feels way faster.
I think it is probably faster. 63 horsepower might be official.
This is really the more rounded car. You can do more with the Cappuccino. You can fit a little bit better in it. It has a bigger trunk.
Yeah.
It's a little bit faster. So while we love the Beat, and it is just like it's like a nitromethane jelly bean. It's so much fun. I think we gotta hand it to the Suzuki for this comparison.
I think so.
For Driving.ca, I'm Clayton Seams.
For Driving.ca, I'm Brian Harper.